Shalom, welcome to Mount of God's TV. Now, this is just a prophetic news of what is happening in the world from January. Now, you are going to watch the video which the Lord spoke to me in January about the windows of heaven which was open, which I saw water coming in 3 points, which was coming down from the mountain and down to the valley. And the Lord said, flood is coming to the world. The Lord said, flood is coming to the world. And he sounded a prophetic warning which he gave me, which I prophesied in January about the coming flood that is coming to the world. Now, from the time which the Lord gave the word to me, from the time he showed me, and from the time which he led me to prophesy about this, we have seen flood coming in different parts of the world. Now, you are going to watch from now the videos which I'm going to show you. These are the different floods which has just happened almost a week after which the Lord gave the word. From the United States, from Brazil, and other part of the world, Africa. Please watch and see what the Lord is saying. Remember, the Lord is revealing this to us before time is for us to know that he is the living God. He is the one that has created all things. Men will describe what they see in different perspectives, but the mouth of the Lord will utter from Zion the truth of his mind and of the world, which are yet to come, which are yet to be made manifest. So, brothers and sisters, our faith should be in the Lord. Our faith should be in the Lord who has created all things. And our trust should be in him and no one else. So, brothers and sisters, join your heart to the Lord and believe the Lord. Watch what is happening in the world after the prophetic word.
Doors, windows, to allow that water to come down on earth. And one of the windows was what was revealed to me, which I was taken on the top of a mountain to see one of the windows. Because the Bible says there are many windows, and there are fountains, and there are many fountains. Not one, there are many. So one was open. Now the reason, why did our Father, why did it please him to show me that? And why does he want me to reveal this to us? It's because he's warning us that in the days of Noah, many of those windows were open. Genesis chapter 7, verse 11. Many of those windows, he said the windows of heaven were open. In the days of Noah, many windows were open. But at this hour, he's saying one of the windows is open, and it is the water that comes out in 3 fronts, in 3 points. I saw it coming out in 3 points, and I saw it coming down from the mountain, and it was gradually coming to the land.
Jesus Christ. I will keep
This morning, a worst-case scenario. Northern California's Pajaro River levee failing. 100-foot rupture sending water downstream, flooding homes and farmland. door-to-door evacuations, and more than 60 water rescues.
We were able to evacuate 2/3 of Pajaro. The other people who stood behind to try to gather their things are now trapped behind the water line.
More than 8,500 people forced to evacuate countywide. Residents warned not to use the tap water. California blindsided by an atmospheric river. Life-threatening flash flooding in some places, residents trapped by washed-out roads in others.
Folks, we are not done yet.
4 million people in the West remain under flood alerts, with as much as 3 more inches of rain expected in some places through Sunday.
We're stranded. We're not going anywhere unless it's an emergency.
And in the High Sierra, another 8 inches to 2 feet of snow is possible. The worry there, this tropical system melting part of a historic snowpack, leading to more flash flooding and avalanches in communities already trapped under feet of snow. In Gilroy, California, heartbreak.
We have nothing else.
The Silva family's home flooded back in January. After losing nearly everything, they stayed behind and rebuilt. But as they prepared to move back in, the floodwaters rose again, this time ruining everything they had left, including their crops.
We're not quite sure what we're going to do because everything that we had is destroyed.
The cruel reality of what once felt like California's unlikeliest threat, too much water.
And this is not over. As rescue crews continue to scour the state and residents pick up the pieces, another atmospheric river is forecasted to strike as early as tomorrow. Willie?
California continue to wreak havoc. The latest storm has left tens of thousands without power and under evacuation warnings. Experts have warned heavy rains and snow could bring more flooding to the already rain-soaked state. Here's a report.
In Central California, cars abandoned in murky floodwater marked the latest lashing in a long line of powerful storms. Intense winds and driving rain struck the storm-weary state, leaving tens of thousands facing evacuation warnings Wednesday. Another atmospheric river storm dumped water in parts of the already saturated Southern and Central California regions, which have been hit hard by a relentless string of storms that began in late December.
Sometimes there's drought, sometimes there's lots of rain.
Near the town of Boulder Creek in Northern California's Santa Cruz Mountains, Tyrone Clark and his neighbors cleared fallen trees from the road with their own chainsaws, directing traffic around downed power lines.
This is one of the top ones. I think in the 90s we had some that were like this. But I think the trees are just bigger now and not handling the weight. And, you know, like this is the mountains. Like if you live in the mountains every 10 years or so, it's going to be hard.
The National Weather Service said the rain combined with snowmelt left much of the region under flood watches Wednesday. In Central California, floodwaters swamped houses, roads, and farmland, leaving spring crops underwater. The California Office of Emergency Services said Tuesday more than 14,000 people statewide were under orders to seek higher ground, with evacuation warnings issued for another 47,000. The rapid succession of Pacific storms during the past 3 months has created an abrupt reversal for a state plagued by drought and wildfires, a swing in weather extremes that experts say is symptomatic of human-induced climate change.
That a window in heaven is open and flood is coming to the world.